Obama decides, you know what?
I'm coming to your house. I'm coming to your house.
So he goes to the House Republican meeting, and I'll tell you what, policy-wise, I got issues with this, and I'm going to explain why I think the overall strategy is a bad idea. But here's what you cannot argue with. What he did today absolutely worked. Politically, brilliant. Okay? He goes in there, and it was, everybody couldn't take their eyes off of it. Everybody's watching it, okay? It's one of the most, reporters, Ezra Klein from the Washington Post said, maybe the most interesting political moment he's seen in his lifetime, okay? Not in terms of like, of course the Obama election was gigantic, etc., but as a snippet in time. And he starts a debate with the House Republicans. And they say, all right, how about this? And he says, all right, here's my answer. And you know what? He effectively answers all of their questions. And by the end, the Republicans go, oh my God, what did we do? Why did we allow cameras in here? This guy just came into our house, slept with our wife, and he's walking out the back door. What happened? Okay? So we're in a lot of trouble here.
This about health care and the health care debate, because I think it also bears on a whole lot of other issues. If you look at the package that we presented, and there's some stray cats and dogs that got in there that we were eliminating. We were in the process of eliminating. For example, we said from the start that it was going to be important for us to be consistent in saying to people, if you can have if you want to keep the health insurance you got, you can keep it. That you're not going to have anybody getting in between you and your doctor in your decision making. And I think that some of the provisions that got snuck in might have violated that pledge. And so we're in the process of scrubbing this and making sure that it's tight. But if you were to listen to the debate, and frankly how some of you went after this bill, you'd think that this thing was some Bolshevik plot. No, I mean, that's how you guys presented it. And so I'm thinking to myself, well, how is it that a plan that is pretty centrist? No, look, I mean, I'm just saying, I know you guys disagree, but if you look at the facts of this bill, most independent observers would say this is actually what many Republicans, it is similar to what many Republicans proposed to Bill Clinton when he was doing his debate on health care. So all I'm saying is we've got to close the gap a little bit between the rhetoric and the reality. I'm not suggesting that we're going to agree on everything, whether it's on health care or energy or what have you. But if the way these issues are being presented by the Republicans is that this is some wild-eyed plot to impose huge government in every aspect of our lives, what happens is you guys then don't have a lot of room to negotiate with me. I mean, the fact of the matter is that many of you, if you voted with the administration on something, are politically vulnerable in your own base, in your own party. You've given yourselves very little room to work in a bipartisan fashion because what you've been telling your constituents is, this guy's doing all kinds of crazy stuff that's going to destroy America. And I would just say that we have to think about tone. It's not just on your side, by the way. It's on our side as well. This is part of what's happened in our politics, where we demonize the other side so much that when it comes to actually getting things done, it becomes tough to do.
Now, that was great. That was an A+, okay? I mean, let's keep it real.
I'm going to attack it. I'm going to hunt you down. I'm coming for you. I'm coming.
Okay. He came to their house, and that was the answer I was looking for, okay? He says, look, you're calling me a Bolshevik. You know that's ridiculous. And he says it in such a reasonable way, and he explains why, that they're going to get isolated by their base, etc. Now, understand something, though. Don't get carried away with, is this going to solve things? Are we going to have bipartisanship after this meeting? Hell no. Hell no, okay? No, but that's not the issue in this case, okay? What he's doing is he's not really making a case to the Republicans. Keep it real. He's making a case to the American people. He's saying, you see this? Look, we're having this conversation here. I'm not a Bolshevik. I'm a real guy. They're real guys. And they're being driven by their base, and that's why they're being unreasonable. And I'm reaching out, and they're still not going to vote for me. So, politically speaking, it's a great move to go in there and do that. Make your case as he did there. Doesn't mean he's going to get results from the Republicans, but it does mean as a matter of politics, it was 100% the right thing to do. So it works out great for him.